This creator has been the meme that most reaction channels were looking for.
Everyone has reacted to his videos. I've never actually seen a full one. So today's the day.
But it's easy to get lost in the jokes and forget that Dhar Mann has 12.9 million subscribers and averages about 6 to 10 million views per video. But the big question is, was it luck or was it sheer skill? As I usually do, I wanted to dig a little deeper and see if there's a deeper reason behind Dhar Mann's success. And I realized it was all planned and they had a system that, once you know, is quite simple but quite genius. So let me show you how he did it, and more importantly, how you can too. There are two main reasons to why Dhar Mann's channel is so successful, and if we look at his content, you might notice the first of them. Do you see something? It's the same. The title is someone does something wrong and instantly regrets it. The thumbnails have text similar to the title with Dhar Mann at the bottom and an over-exaggerated emotion. And if you open the video, it has the exact same narrative every single time. Good person and bad person does something to the good person explains to the bad person why he shouldn't be bad, and the bad person realizes that he was bad. And while it might seem that Dhar Mann doesn't have enough ideas, he's doing it on purpose.
And I was smart enough to know that, you know what, if my first strategy doesn't work, it's okay. I need to keep evolving and trying new things to ultimately get to what I needed to get to.
What makes this an amazing growth hack for YouTube is you're getting really good at making one type of content, and if there is an audience for that content, you become that one place for them to go. There is simply no other channel on YouTube that does this cheesy motivation and inspirational type of skits, and Dhar Mann is the best at it because he's been doing it for so long. He's gotten really good at that specific type of content, and you hear people all the time talking about how you need to niche down, and the only issue with niching down is there has to be an audience for that niche. But if you're very niche, like Dhar Mann is, and there is an audience for it, even if the audience is just there to laugh at the content, they're still watching it. And the reason this became very powerful is because of the second part of his system, and it's that he is instantly recognizable. There's a story I love about Steve Jobs. When Apple first released the MacBook, they wanted to put the Apple logo towards the viewer. So when the viewer would open the laptop, they would align the Apple and then they would open it to know which way to open the laptop. But Steve Jobs refused and put the Apple upside down. His reason was, it doesn't matter what the person that bought it sees, what's more important is what other people see. Apple, as well as many successful brands, as well as Dhar Mann, know the value of being recognizable. And in a very competitive YouTube homepage, you can instantly recognize Dhar Mann's videos. If you see the title or thumbnail, or even if you see a clip somewhere, you know exactly where that video comes from. It's really important to tie the feeling people get when they see your videos, when they watch your videos, to your brand. Because if you're just similar to all the other content, why would they watch you? But I don't think Dhar Mann would have grown to this extent if it wasn't for this mindset. Dhar Mann understands what YouTube momentum is and when to strike. In other words, he knows when and how to jump on the right opportunities. Most reactive channels have been watching Dhar Mann as a sort of joke because they make fun of the cheesy plotline, and this is where reactive channels can be at their best because they can add their own comedy spin on things. So channels like PewDiePie, Cody Co, Memeless, and even Legal Eagle were dissecting and reacting to Dhar Mann videos. And he developed a new audience. He had the audience that watched him for the inspirational aspect of it, and there was people that were just watching to get a laugh. But Dhar Mann was smart enough to recognize that all of this traffic coming to his channel is a gold mine.
You know, at that time, I was just like, I am looking for any opportunity, any sort of lifeline that I could find that could take me out of this situation. And that's the thing is like, you know, for opportunity, it's all about the right mindset, right? Because there's opportunities that are around us all of the time. But if you're not open-minded and looking for those opportunities, you could easily miss it.
So he played into the meme, he made skits about reaction channels, and he made sure that people knew that he knew that they were making fun of him. And whether he enjoyed it or not, there is no doubt that he capitalized on that traffic. So more reactive channels would make videos on him, the same reactive channels would make several videos on him, and Dhar Mann's channel would only keep growing. Most YouTubers get this wrong by either jumping on trends that have no relation to them, and that's what I like to call trend hopping, where people don't really know what their niche is and they're just trying to jump on any trend to get any traffic, which might work and you might get traffic, but these people will never turn to an audience because the traffic isn't really relevant to your niche. And the second way they get it wrong is they fail to realize that there's an opportunity. If Dhar Mann had just continued making the same exact videos and didn't capitalize on the fact that there was an increased number of reactive channels making videos on him, he might not have grown to this extent. So knowing exactly the right moment to jump and how to do it. Because if Dhar Mann had done it in a very vindictive, negative way, people would have stopped making videos because it would have left a bad taste in everyone's mouth. But by taking it as a joke and jumping on it by creating more relevant content for them to react to, he nailed the timing, nailed the execution, and rode the trend wave to 12.9 million subscribers and billions of views. And he's built a huge audience because of it. Or he was just lucky. So you can watch this video where another creator might have just gotten lucky, or there's more to it. I'll see you guys in the next one.